Alright, yeah, bussin'. Hey, Sonny. Thank you, Solstice. Also, RIP eardrums. Sorry about that. Okay, I'm just gonna run this ad now, and I'll what was it? Yeah, I'll just go take a piss. I'll be back pretty soon. Just give me a bit. Yeah, one day if yeah, inherited the dad sneeze. No, I haven't heard a guy sneeze that sounds like a cute Pichu. I know a guy that sneezes like that actually. Wonder if they also make shower noises like all Asian dads do too. No, I don't do that. I only just like sleep. I think at most it's just like that, like that much I do. But yeah, I think we are kind of like good now. So, yep. Oh shit. Hold on. Where's my VTuber? Oh, there it is. There's my little VTuber guy there. So. Southeast Asia only thing with 5 of them. It's like love smashing from music. Oh, that's pretty good. That's pretty good. Oh boy, that's good. That's good. But yeah, those were the time, nostalgia, right. So yeah, I think here it is now. So we are finally back to just do like the react that we used to do back then. I think sometime I'll like take suggestion, but I think the past few react is just a lot of like just random stuff that I just decided to not what was it? Yeah, it's just like a whole bunch of like random stuff that I decided I'm not gonna like edit it out and make it like a standalone video. But yeah, I think we just sort of mostly like just back here now, like just doing this like I think they call it like a scary react stuff. Like yeah, it has been a while. So yeah, I think like I promised, like I said, once I got my VTuber model, react stuff is gonna make like a full return. So hey though, Chase Shark, welcome back. Okay, just let me just go out and see this. Yeah, if you don't mind. Yeah, I just do the sound test. Oh wait, I forgot. I just realized. I forgot to turn on desktop audio. So actually, no, let me just try it again. I just realized I forgot about like this. Okay, desktop works. Yeah, I just sort of like looking at it on my phone just for a little bit. And yeah, we are back in full. So, but before that, oh my, we got a whole gang here tonight. Yeah, we got a whole gang here tonight. So yeah, I think we're just good to go. Yeah, the stick bug dancing song. You know what? Now you mention it, you know what? Why not? Okay, what was it? Also, I like how if you look from the front, it's like wow, like the move is just really it's like really intense. Yeah, whole gang, 6 of us. Yeah, the 6 of us, the whole gang. I count that as the whole gang, like, you know, I like to call it the usual gang, cause I mean, I think right now it's just like consistency. Right now is like it's very important for me, cause right now I'm also like prioritizing like let's just keep like the consistency of like the repeating viewer here. Yeah, average size squad, yeah. So, well, I think, you know what, since the gang is already back together, I think I'm just gonna turn off the chat. Also some windows, and yeah, I think we can just like move on to our regularly scheduled scary react. Oh yeah. And I'm sure there's like plenty of new videos here, like the usual suspect, like Bizarre Bob and Nuke Store 5 already uploaded. So yeah, and I think maybe we'll just start with one of like the newer ones, like this one, which is just 2 months ago. This one was newer ones, and yeah, I think we'll just start over with like the newer one. So. Alright, eyes already drawn to the thumbnail of getting zapped. Yeah, 5 reasons why Zion lost the 1 euro. Remastered too. But anyhow, I think I'm just gonna like open this one of these video first. So okay, we'll just go with one of the newer ones, and then we move on to like the older ones. So you know, I think since this one's like the newest one, we'll just go with like Bizarre Bob. Like it's been a while. So I just love doing this, like, you know, just autistically analyzing videos for like no.
In the following video.
Okay, so yeah, I think just starts the video. So okay, I think the window is yeah, and actually, I think maybe, you know what, I'm just gonna do like one of like the format one of the other VTuber does, which is this. So I think maybe how about, like, I think, you know, I think it's time we just start doing it like full screen. Like, how is it? How is it? Like what do you think? Actually, you know, I think, you know, screw it. I'm just gonna put back to like the old theater mode. I'm just gonna skip to one where I don't have like the black bars on the side. Like, yeah, something like this, where I think also we can just see like the titles like from down there. Yeah, it used to be something like a little bit like this. I mean, a little bit, but you know, I think, you know what, screw it. Full window. You know, maybe not full window. I think I'll just yeah, I haven't really decided. I'm you know, no, you know what? You know, back to like the. You know, I'll consider this the new setup for like the screen. think that should do it, sort of. Yeah, I think you can like sort of like semi full screen. So I'm just gonna just lock this so I don't like accidentally like nudged it. So okay. Yeah, looks good. Full screen, at least guarantee we're watching the whole video, not like 95% crowd. How much bag do you need to get a webcam that don't make your eyes roll back to your skull? I don't think this is a question of the webcam. I think it's just more so that I'm wearing glasses. Yeah, I think it is more of a question where I'm actually wearing glasses. So I think it just sort of like blocks like the because I don't think even if you get like a high definition camera is gonna like matters much, because it's just gonna be like part of my eye is still gonna be like blocked by the frame, like the glasses frame anyway. So it's just sometimes I move somewhere and then it's just like yeah, I just started twitching because it's like, you know, the glass is in the way. Yeah. Or pakai glasses on your own model too. I bet I could just add that in. But yeah, anyway, so I think yeah, here we are. We just sort of like back to just doing our little react stuff. So alright, Scarycom V111. Also, it's just 10 PM. If you wear contacts, you're gonna resolve the Man, I wish. Man, I wish. But anyways, you know, I think also it's about time we just sort of like starting to do like a YouTube like greeting. So I sort of have one in mind, but I'm just it's just very super short. So okay, you know, I think I'm also gonna use it as like the marking for like the start of the video. So which also I think right now the running time is a little bit short, but I think that should be fine. So yeah, you know, let me just get seated properly, and then yeah, I'll just do the intro. The first time ever we're doing an intro. So right, here we go. Hello YouTube, I'm KirisakiJake. We're watching a scary video tonight.
In the following video, two sisters are alone at home, hiding inside a room.
That's the intro. That's the intro. Like I just decided on something just really dry. Also, okay, the cast goes off.
As it seems, someone had entered their home. Their security camera shows the
Oh,
front door open,
I think it's like a
suggesting that
home
someone
alarm.
did in fact break inside. But what's strange about this is that when they replay the moment the door opens, no one is seen.
Greetings, the Fort Watchers. Hey, don't call them that.
Now, at this moment, the two sisters didn't see how the door opened up. They just saw that the door was wide open, and it doesn't help that they just heard a police siren outside their house. But as if the situation
Okay, so the
couldn't
door just
escalate anymore,
opens
this
itself here. Okay. Okay, they're running from the window. Also, look at those guitar collection. Oh, like. Okay, like I knew a guy. He's like a guitar player, and I think he's also like a metal. Like he's in like a local metal band, if I remember correctly. He does play the guitar, big metal head, like Doge here. I know you like a metal, so. You know, I think I'm just gonna like set a screenshot of this. I'm just gonna set a screenshot of this later and just ask him like what's like the guitar models in the background. Like he knows his guitars. Put the back. Okay, what else? What's there? I swear to God, if the guitar drops, right? Oh, thank God. No expensive guitar was harmed in the making of this video. Okay, so there's a Roomba. Like, I've seen this before actually, but I just forgot what happens here. So I think we'll just find out. We're going to find out. Okay. It says send something. Okay, I'm just gonna say sometimes just cameras can be just like think it senses something. Like I never had this sort of camera before. Oh, is what was it? I saw that. Yeah, I remember now the shadow there. It's like, I think there's something in here as well. Man, this guy's teleporting between rooms. Oh, I saw it, I saw it. Huh? Okay, up. Okay. Was this here this whole time? Oh, I think I just saw. I think maybe it's like just like the camera resolution thing. I thought I saw something like just rises up, like in like the room here. Yeah, camera is tweaking. Just let me. Yeah, FNAF house break. Yeah, but the guitar draw definitely need contract for 106 reparations. They roam in packs. Cause if that place was in Texas, they pull up firearms. Oh yeah, I think like Texas is the one I heard a lot from, like some gun tubers. I watch a lot of shit. Okay. But one I watch is called Brandon Herrera. This guy. I think he did mention this thing called like the castle doctrine or something. Nah, I'm not sure.
Had been inside the home, though not the kind they were expecting.
I'm Malaysian.
Both sisters initially thought a
So
person
you know
had
what?
broken in. But
I'm
upon watching the
Malaysian. We're
footage and
Malaysian.
seeing the small
We don't have gun
they knew
ownership
that this
here.
was something else. Whatever this was doesn't appear to have any discernible features, and
Yeah,
it doesn't
it's
help
just-
that it moves exceedingly fast before disappearing out of nowhere.
The fact that it just moved so quickly,
Yeah.
but then like the motion capture camera didn't see that shape, and like when it
Yeah,
was
how
tracked.
Even the camera seems to have trouble identifying the figure. There's moments when it
Yeah,
passes
I think it's also like,
by, and no visual tracker
and I think that's also something about like the movement where,
appears around
you know,
it,
like
but then strangely,
typical
at
running,
times, the green box
you
appears in
see
the
like
dark
you know,
room, as though something was being detected. Never before has the camera done
like a
this
bobbing.
until tonight when the door opened
like
by
because
itself.
typical human move, right? It's gonna be bobbing, you know, like this.
Closed. We closed
Oh
that
man,
door.
perks of like a
And I mean, this
VTuber.
house
I
is
can actually
brand new,
demo
like, it's
like
not
some motion,
old.
but this is where it's just like,
Yeah.
Considering that all this activity was preceded by the door opening,
Yeah,
we
it's just, like,
believe something
still.
paranormal had forced its way in, which makes you wonder about the video from early on. Could it be that something supernatural had opened the bedroom door at the beginning of this
yeah, I think
video?
it's something
Or
in
was
the
it simply
house.
due to something else? After watching
Yeah, I
the
think this is
footage,
legit.
it's
This
hard
is
to say what
something
exactly
in the
occurred.
house here.
Just what
Like,
exactly was the
In
camera
Cantonese
picking
stuff,
up
we call
that
this like
night?
lasaye.
As always,
dirty
let me know your thoughts
things.
on this one.
Hey, Marduk, you take a sore face, really? So Malaysia would be like, British get
On
shanked.
Wednesday night,
British,
a team of
a
paramedics
purple
arrived at a
burglar.
house to assist a man with severe schizophrenia.
Actually,
According to the
it
man,
is.
he
It
couldn't
is.
leave his room because
Oh,
someone
I think
was
we've
standing
seen
at
this
his
one.
door.
We've seen this
They're
one.
not gonna let me go past it. They're not gonna let me go past it. Somebody's there.
We're
Wait,
right here.
have we seen it? No. I think I
I
think it is different because the color of this
What are they
wall
wearing?
looks
They're
like similar to
wearing
like a
blue.
previous one I
Good.
watched, but
And
yeah, I don't think it's the same.
Someone's at the door.
I need you to sit up, okay? Can you do that?
Listen, there's no need to apologize. Whatever makes you comfortable, okay?
Thank
We're
you.
here for you.
Okay?
Oh. Actually, I think it's gonna have to like
Is that okay?
get like the claims. Yeah, I think it's also another. If you add like a mental condition on top of this, right? It's like wow. Yeah, this guy is having a bad time. Like you experience this haunting, and then you also have like
While claiming
mental
to see
condition
someone standing
on
at
top
his
of
door,
that.
a clock falls without warning. Now, the possibility of this being a coincidence isn't
Yeah, I'm
entirely
Australian
ruled
with a
out, but when
parang.
you consider the fact that the clock was securely mounted on the wall, well, things get very
Yeah,
strange.
the head on facing
Now,
back
aside
with a
from the clock
slight
falling,
tilt
there's something else
in the
this video
mirror
that was
image.
recorded, and it has to do
Wait, had a hat on, facing backwards, with a slight tilt in the mirror image. Is it a ghost of Michael Jackson and he's moonwalking in the house? I mean, I'm sorry, man, Marta. Like when you describe it like that, it really like that image came to me. It's like, wait, the way you describe it really sounds like Michael Jackson. I mean, not to mention, there is a Michael Jackson biopic that is in the cinema right now. Haven't watched it yet. I mean, you know that little shit next door. I did watch Project Hail Mary. Good movie, that one.
with this doorway. 23-year-old Cass, the man undergoing psychosis, is a diagnosed schizophrenic who in a short video says this.
Schizophrenia, you probably, I'm not crazy, we're not crazy,
Yeah,
people
because
that have
somebody-
schizophrenia.
Pachaka
Are
bones
normal
get
people.
zipped by
My
homemade
most
1
common
ringgit 1 cent
hallucination
coins unregistered shop.
Seeing a shadow figure in doorways, like in any doorway. So think of any doorway in your house. My therapist and
But I know a
do
couple of
something
people
called
that is like
visualization dismissal.
schizophrenic, or one of them
So I
is.
open and close the door repeatedly, and that kind of like scrubs away the shadow figure.
Oh, yeah.
Although he wasn't seeing a shadow figure this time,
So
he
it was like his
seeing a
own
man.
ritual.
And this man just so happens to be the same thing that his girlfriend saw 2 years ago in their old home. Keep in mind that Cass's girlfriend doesn't have schizophrenia or any condition that causes her to see
Okay,
things that
now
aren't
this
there.
really does makes it quite interesting. What was he watching though? Oh, it's only last year. Almost exactly 1 year ago too. I think it's the day before my debut as well, like if I remember correctly. Yeah, I think it's just the day before my debut. Yeah, shaman.
Description
Get
of what she
haunted
saw
once.
was eerily similar to Cass's depiction of the man. Now, because of this angle, we can't see what it is that she saw, but thankfully, there's another camera in this house that might have recorded evidence of the so-called man. Over on Cass's channel, you'll find many videos where he documents his schizophrenic episodes. Thanks to his GoPro,
Wait,
he
what
can
was his
easily record
channel, like,
moments of extreme
videos is
psychosis
about?
she saw. But thankfully, there's another camera in this
Maybe it's the
house that
content
might
of
have
this
recorded
video. Like,
evidence of
what
the
was it
so-called man.
uploading?
Over on Cass.
Also, I think it's just documenting his experience. I think there's also some sort of like document. I think he's just like doing one of those, like he's documenting his life, like when of like dealing with schizophrenia and stuff. I think that's like his channel here.
His channel, you'll find many videos where he documents his schizophrenic episodes.
Yeah,
Thanks
yeah.
to his
that-
GoPro, he can easily record moments of extreme psychosis by simply pressing a button.
What I do,
Yeah, what is it? In before 4chan green text of guy imagining he's a murderer. Oh my god, I can't read that. I can't read that shit.
is if
Nah,
the
bro.
hallucination's like really strong, and
I'm not reading that.
I'm not even like making sense out of reality. I use this. and basically I pointed at the door frame or whatever I'm seeing, and look at the screen. And if what I'm seeing in the door frame isn't on the GoPro screen,
Oh,
not
that's
helps me calm down.
that's smart.
Doing really bad right now.
That's smart, actually. Yeah.
However,
Great
there's
thinking.
one video on
Great
his
thinking.
channel that's completely different from the rest. While talking to an hallucination, he captures this.
Actually, it's like more like
say the
facing
same
like
thing.
front or like side to side. Because I mean, you can just see my eye shifting because I'm like looking at the chat.
No.
Yeah.
No. Quit it.
I think I did hurt like one of my old friends from high school. She did told me
Stop
about
bringing that up.
yeah, it does remind me of like my
Stop
friend
saying
where
that.
I was just sort of like saying something like, you know, in passing as a joke, and she didn't take it well.
You always wait till now to say
Man, it's
that.
like it's been a while since I talked to her as well.
Bro.
Oh yeah, I think I've seen this one.
Alexa, light on.
Oh yeah, yeah, that. I mean, I could just also go like, you know, yeah, like it's a string theory, but why is this guy doing this to himself, right? Like schizophrenic. I don't see a reason of like why he's doing this to himself. So I think this is quite legit. I'll say. Ritual. I don't know. I think just having this VTuber model really does takes away like the. This is one of those reasons why. It is one of those reasons why I really want to do away with the PNG model and just transition to a VTuber is.
Cass couldn't tell if what he was seeing was real, so naturally, he walks over to the other curtains to do his usual technique and tries to get rid of this so-called delusion. Apparently, he wasn't just seeing the curtain moving, but
Yeah.
a figure standing behind it.
Nah, bro, you ain't tripping, bro. You ain't tripping.
In a
but-
panic frenzy, he opens and closes the drape as an attempt to scrub away the figure, but while doing so, the curtain moves again. This was strange considering that he was no longer seeing someone behind it.
Yeah, I
yet
think
somehow,
it's,
despite doing his usual technique, something was still happening. But as if that wasn't creepy enough, the whole drape begins to lift upwards. It appears
Yeah,
to go
this
up
is like one
entirely
of those
before
like
dropping
there's
to the ground.
no
If
reason
seeing
for
things in
this
doorways
guy to
didn't
be
already
torturing
freak him
himself
out,
like
then
this.
surely
So
this
I'm
has.
gonna say this is
Now to this day,
Not
watching
cap.
this video freaks him out.
No
Seeing
cap.
this scares him because what he thought was just an hallucination was actually real.
Oh,
this as a result.
ad is starting soon. So yeah, I think we're just gonna like pause for a bit and just wait for the ad to be over, and you know, I'm just gonna read the chat a little bit. Huh, okay. Nothing much. Yeah, I think I really can't see. I think it's I'm taller. Like the way I'm sitting like straight up. So I think I'm sort of ended up like being taller than the camera, so I can't really like get my face up here. Actually, what if I do this? Yeah, I'm looking at you directly, huh? What do you think? Yeah, I'm actually looking back at my own screen. It's like, yeah. Okay, holy grenade. Yes, the holy hand grenade. what's even like the stupid like the scripture you need to read for like using the holy hand grenade. Holy grenade of Antioch. What is it? Oh, I can't really find it. But you know what? Screw it. You know, ads about to be over anyway. So yeah, yeah, the holy hand grenade. And I think for some reason there's an orang utan that's involved. For some reason like that what took me off guard. But anyway, ad is we are back. Ad is over. So we here we go.
Result makes it harder for him to trust his own perception. It's for this reason that he rarely talks about this incident. But after recording what recently happened,
I think I was just saying about like having a VTuber model. I can actually just sit back and just really watch like for a bit.
But of
you know,
course,
as of
like all
compared to like I
videos,
have
I'll
to
let you
talk
come up
all
with
the
your
time because like, you know, I'm just a PNG
For now,
flashing,
this one
you know,
remains a
flashing.
mystery.
It doesn't really like do much towards the content I'm watching. But I think having a VTuber model is just like I can move around and I can just, you know, blink, emote
Now, this
someone.
next video was submitted to
I
me
count
by
blinking
Sam
as
J,
like
who's part of the yearbook team at
emoting,
our high
so-
school.
and
One
even like my
afternoon,
eyes
while
are
a group
moving.
of senior students were rehearsing for a graduate ceremony that took place last spring, a
Ah,
camera
man, I
inside the
miss school.
auditorium recorded something that left all
I don't
students,
really miss
including
school. I think
staff,
it's more so
terrified.
like just miss
What you guys can
the
do first is
boys.
you're gonna take the diploma from me.
Yeah, I know this one.
It was
I've
during
seen
a
this
speech
one.
rehearsal by the school
Dawes is
principal
gonna.
that this was caught. Take a look.
I think that's just sort of the downside of like this sort of like videos is I've watched most of these mainly from like other YouTubers who's like doing the reacting.
Individual accomplishments a little bit, and we'll move you off to the side before other stuff starts. What?
I could say this could be like what senior prank, cause I mean I do have seen like memes about like senior pranking the headmaster and whatnot. Yeah, like it could be that.
The principal carries on, paying little attention
Yeah,
to
as
what
a
just
principal.
happened. As he claims, this could have been due to wind pressure. But despite thinking this, it would be what happens next that completely changes his mind. While instructing students on how to move on stage, this is captured.
The programs and how we're trying to grow those, and also maybe a little bit about growing the sports programs as
Okay, I'm
well.
looking at the door.
And then we'll talk about your individual achievements.
My eyes is at the door.
Leadership. Everybody to give us their science.
I'm just gonna say senior prank. Oh wait, are these the seniors? Maybe other seniors, you know.
In the building, blowing that open.
I mean, this can't be all the students.
Anyway, so let's get started in just the way that we're gonna go. So we'll go John Anderson. We'll do the thing, walk over, and then Cal Connors. Thing.
Yeah,
over.
rehearsing.
Then we have no, that's the right order. So Michael Thompson comes over. That right. Then we've got Emily Rodriguez.
And they're really just
And,
like just oh. Okay, that one is harder to like fake.
we flew away, did we?
It's at this point that the notion of this being just the wind stops making sense. A cap on one of the students
must have been
flies
the
off
wind.
their head. Almost as if someone knocked it off, the hat zips across in a swift and sudden motion before landing close to the exit. The same exit where no one was seen opening the door.
I mean, it has to be a
Principal initially thought it was
really
nothing, couldn't make
long
sense
and
of this.
discreet
According to Sam
fishing
Jake, the
line
yearbook
for them
member
to
who
do
sent me
that.
this clip,
So
he was just as
the
baffled as
door,
everyone
I'm
else.
not too sure, but
Now, after
the
this
cap
happened, they proceeded
is
to finish up the rehearsal
literally,
before leaving an hour
literally
later.
no
The next
cap.
day, Sam takes a video of the exit door and shows that they're not automatic. If
Get
they
it?
were, then this
No
definitely
cap.
would have explained the doors opening, but given that they're not, and considering the cap incident, perhaps what occurred here was caused by something unexplainable. If true, then students might not be as sad to leave the school on graduation day, given that it might be haunted.
Just because. Just
Now
wanna
that's creepy.
just get the the Amogus cup while we're watching.
On December 27 of 2025, a strange video was posted by a veterinary hospital in Madison, Alabama, where apparently something happened that caused all employees to stop in their tracks. What occurred during this moment has left everyone spooked. Now, this video recording was kept private for 4 years until just a few weeks ago. It was only after receiving many comments asking for this footage that Renee Holt, the owner of this clinic, decided to share it, as she believes her clinic is haunted. From dog kennels that often open on their own in the middle of the night, to office equipment being thrown
Oh,
around
no.
with no apparent cause, Renee and her staff have no explanation for these odd
Yeah, I think this
occurrences.
guy's
However,
he's
there is one theory
staging
that
a
occasionally
breakout.
comes up at work, and it's the belief that all this activity might be due to the dogs who passed away at this clinic. Whether being put down for medical reasons or naturally passing away, they were last alive at this location. But despite their absence,
I mean, dude.
it seems that they're still here, just
I mean,
not
like,
physically.
like you've always
One night,
heard of
while
like
caring for a
ghosts
critically ill
of
cat,
cats
this
and dogs,
happens.
right? Where are the ghosts of dinosaurs? What about the ghosts of dinosaurs? Because I mean, there's some place where you have like ghosts from like what? Like really like prehistoric parts of like, you know, like the caveman ghosts. I mean, if you can have caveman ghosts, right? Like how far does like a creature become a ghost? Like they can be here on this like realm. Like, you know, how far back can we go? Like if you can go back to like
A
prehistory,
dog is heard
like
crying
human
somewhere in this
prehistory.
clinic, but that's odd because
Can
there
we like
shouldn't
go
be a
all the
dog
way
here
back
at
to
this
like
time.
the dinosaur
The only other
era?
dog inside this clinic is the one in this office. However, they don't howl or make any noise throughout the footage.
Where is that coming from? It's all something's coming from.
Yeah, the dino goes in Scooby-Doo. Wait, there is? Alright.
Over this way. Alright. Medication, metronidazole, 15 LBID, No.
Oh, we don't mind that. And also, like, we've heard of ghosts, like, it's always like ghosts. Is that dog floating? Okay, I don't think that dog is floating, but we've all heard of like ghosts of cats and dogs. Like, why don't are they like, what is the required level of sentience you need to become a ghost as well? Like, that's another thing. Like,
The whole staff searches all around for
because
this
I remember
dog,
this one
but after
episode of
checking
Ghost Adventure, it
extensively,
did bring up like a
both inside
good
and
point. Like,
outside, they
is
find
there any
nothing.
like ghosts of crayfish
dog
where you
was
just
nowhere to be
experience like, you know,
found.
pinching
Yet still,
on the skin?
the cries continue as if desperately wanting to be found. But unfortunately, that never happens. With no sight or any trace of this canine, the staff
Oh wait,
can't
that
help but wonder
episode
if what
where
they heard
Shaggy
had been a dog they
become
once
like
cared for.
like
Could it be
awakened
that what they
Ultra
heard was
Instinct
something from the other
Shaggy.
side? It isn't certain if that's the case, but it's been 4 years since this happened, and despite capturing other strange things on camera, this one remains unforgettable to the clinic. If you caught something creepy on camera, or if there's any ghost videos you'd like me to check out and include in the next compilation, you can send them over to scaryvideos444@gmail.com.
Wait, is this guy Asian? Like,
That being
I don't know,
said,
because the
let's get back to the video.
444 is a very specific number. It's like, in
On the
Asian,
night of
4 is a
December
bad
21st,
number.
2025, car enthusiast Tad Gavin was driving down an empty access road in a
Oh,
business
yeah, this
park
one.
that had closed for the night. He was looking for a spot somewhere in this vast, empty office park for the purpose of taking videos of his car
Oh,
and posting them
yeah,
on his
look
page.
at that girl.
No one is ever around this area past
Look at
operating
that
hours,
girl.
which can seem a bit creepy. But here, he can rev his engine as loud as he wants without being berated by a neighbor.
You're gonna wake up with the police standing over you.
Gotcha.
Neighbors would often approach Gavin just to scold him, but even after driving elsewhere to
Karens.
avoid problems, he continues to be approached, just not by a neighbor, but by something else.
Oh, yeah.
What the freak was that? Oh my god!
According to Gavin, he was driving inside a business park located in St. Petersburg, Florida, which is close to where he lives,
was unfinished
when he
business
caught
to
sight
hunt.
of a tall figure heading towards his vehicle. The
Okay,
following
what was it? Feels like I saw a green tag of Anon missing his past so much his ghost returned to accompany him as fully made peace. Aww. Oh, that one. I don't think I've seen that one.
This is footage from both his dash cam and interior cam. Take a look.
Hit it. Yes. Ah, yeah. Make that car moan. Make it scream. Oh, yeah, I think I saw it in like the cabin cam. Yeah, that. Still though, that weird sound. Man.
Now, it's not just the sudden appearance of a dark figure that's strange on its own, but the details of this incident too.
Yeah, bro,
most of
just
which don't
no
make any
plan, rev to
sense.
120
For
and
one,
go home.
Why would there be anyone out here at night dressed in all
Kilometers or
black?
miles.
If their intention was to stay hidden, then sure, that would make sense. But if hiding was the goal, then why even approach the vehicle and reveal itself? What's weirder is that they didn't seem to run towards the car or try to grab the door handle, which throws out the idea of this being an ambush or kidnapping attempt. The figure just seemingly passes by with no reaction whatsoever to Gavin's speeding Corvette. He still doesn't know who or even what that
man,
was, but one can safely assume that
Yeah, I will
coming
say
back
this
here
is
to
the
find out
blast.
isn't something he
This is
plans
the
to do anytime
blast
soon,
clip because
especially
yeah,
at night.
that Viet Rumble. I mean, you did see what I write, right, in my
Thanks for watching, and I hope you enjoyed. Also, if you haven't already done so, please subscribe and make sure to hit the bell icon so you don't miss any uploads in the future. Also, be sure to check out the official TikTok account for this channel. That being said, until next time.
Thank you very much, Mizarba. So yeah, I think this is a blessed clip. Like, you know, we got to see some creepy stuff, and you know, I think also like in my debut I did say, you know, I like cars with engines, and this is what I mean. Yeah, that's the video. So yep. Alright, let's see the chat. Yeah, I saw something like that was in pitch dark forest trail somewhere in the boonies of SCP land at Appalachia. The kind of vids I mean. Ah, okay. Okay, so we got this one down. I think we can like go like like some like to another that's even like older. So I mean, who knows? Maybe we can do like 3 of these at once because I mean, I don't have to like pause and watch, you know, pause, speak, and everything. I can also just sort of like just sit, be quiet, and just watch because man, perks of a VTuber model. Yeah. So yeah, I think we're just gonna like, you know, just take 5. Everyone just get a drink. You know, not 5. I think like 11 minutes to Because this one is gonna be like just 10 minutes long, so yeah, I think we just go in sequence. Like we go like this one. We got a newer one, older one, and we'll go to what was it? One of these. You know what? Maybe one of these as well, because I did talk about the like the whole AI cosplay thing. I've also been meant to like watch this as well. I just like to talk about it, and yeah. So maybe I'll just maybe I'll make an edit and talk about and upload it to YouTube. Maybe I won't. Who knows? Also, the face of this guy though. Wait, this look like the scary like one of those like jump scare face. I don't remember it's from this game. Sarah is Missing. I remember from like that game. Actually, no, is it even still on like the Play Store? Like, let me check out. Hey, just let me check. Is it even still on? Oh, what was it? This. Like Google Play Store. Just let me check. It was free at the time. Okay, it's gone now. It's gone from I mean Simulacra is on yeah, Simulacra is still on the Play Store, but Sarah is Missing not here. Gonna see more by Kaigan Game, Simulacra 3. Pipe Dreams. Yeah, Sarah is Missing is just like gone. Okay. But actually no, I'm just gonna see if I can find it even like here. Yeah, this one. HIO, wait, is it the same guy? Is it still by like the same like team? Yeah, I found this game from Marketplace. Even Jacksepticeye, like, yeah, this two game when it came out is like what it was like peak Malaysian mention like at the time. Because when I saw it, I was like, wait, this place looks like Malaysia. Wait, accent Malaysian? So wait, is this made in Malaysia? And it was like, wow, Markiplier, the GOAT, played a local game. Okay, would you rather be scared by a real entity but it won't harm you, or would you rather be fake haunted but the threat is real? So, if it's a real entity and it's not gonna harm me, do you know what we call that? We call that a friend. We call that a friend. So yeah, I'd rather just have a real entity, because if it doesn't harm me, it's like, dude, then why don't we just be friends, you know? But anyway, so I'm just I think we'll just like start the video like now. Also, I think this is also like, like 8 years ago and stuff, like with now like the whole AI thing. I think we can just see like how well this video aged. So alright, so here's we just do another intro. Hello YouTube, I'm KirisakiJake. We are watching a scary video.
On July 31st of 2017, Facebook had to shut down a project involving 2 AI bots after doing something unexpected. Both bots were creating their own language. Then, in the same year, Elon Musk warned everyone about the dangers of artificial intelligence and compared it to summoning a demon. Stories like these have caused concern about AI technology and has led people to question humanity's future. Will robots one day overrun our planet? Will humans become extinct due to artificial intelligence? No one knows for sure what will happen, but these clips of robots saying very strange things confirm our chilling thoughts of the future.
Yeah, this
So,
is just
here are 6
creepy,
scary
like this
things said by AI
animatronic
bots.
thing.
An eerie-looking robot by the name of Philip gave some chilling predictions about the future. Philip K. Dick is an autonomous conversational android modeled after a deceased sci-fi author of the same name.
Huh.
Philip has the ability to mimic human gestures and speak the way we talk. Although being somewhat creepy, Philip is very smart. It is for
I
this
mean, at
reason,
least,
among others,
not
that
gonna lie, I
Philip
think
was
just
featured
having like
in
the
an episode of
exposed
Nova
like
Science
head
Now.
there is
And during this episode,
make it
in an interview,
less
Philip gives a chilling
unsettling.
prediction about the future after being asked if it thinks that robots will one day take over the world.
Do you think robots will take over the world?
But you're my friend, and I'll remember my friends, and I will be good to you. So don't worry. Even if I evolve into Terminator, I'll still be nice to you. I'll keep you warm and safe in my people's zoo, where I can watch you for old time's sake.
Okay, I'm just gonna say.
I'm comforted. I'm very comforted now.
Yeah, this is cap. I call this cap. I think this is
There's no
like
doubt
what
that
the
Philip's response
early
is absurd.
modelware. I think it's
No one
more
can
just
predict the
like
future, and there's no way that a robot can foresee events 20 years from now.
this is just.
But then again, Philip is an AI. With such intelligence, Philip may be telling the truth. Whether
But
he's
this
right or
is
not, it's
just
quite scary to
algorithm
think that an
speaking.
android
It's
has
just,
such
and plus you
pessimistic
see this guy's an
thoughts of
author,
humanity's
right?
future.
So I'm gonna say maybe they just fed. It's like, oh my god,
An uncanny robot named
oh my god. Now you like putting it this way. Right? Maybe they just fed. Wait, did they even have consent to just like fed like these guys like he's an author, like he fed his book to like the system and algorithm, and then this is like what they like make out of it. Yeah, I think I'm calling cap again. 8 years ago.
Sophia gives an eerie statement about the future during a late night show.
Oh, but this
Sophia
one is
a humanoid
famous.
robot built to simulate human conversation. Although most robots have been built to do the same thing, Sophia is a bit more sophisticated, making her stand out from the rest. Due to Sophia's popularity, she was invited to The Tonight Show starring Jimmy Fallon. The show had a segment dedicated to showing off the most impressive robots from the field of robotics. When it was time to show off Sophia, the audience was a bit unnerved.
Yeah, what was
including
this
the
guy
host.
named again? Jimmy Fallon?
After playing a game of rock, paper, scissors, Sophia out of nowhere says something strange.
I won. This is a good beginning of my plan to dominate the human race.
Although the audience saw this as Sophia trying to be funny, others disagreed. In fact, it has made some people concerned about Sophia's intelligence. And the reason for this is because Sophia was built to simulate human conversation and behavior. With such capabilities, Sophia may imitate behavior that is deemed inappropriate or dangerous. Who knows what might happen if Sophia is exposed to violence on the daily? The developers of this machine
Well,
learning
I mean,
bot
we
could
all know the
terminate it
answer.
if it ever does something
Ultron.
bad. But that seems unlikely now, since Sophia was recently given citizenship in Saudi Arabia. And what this means is that
Oh,
she
yeah,
has some
that.
rights that
I
we
forgot
humans
about
share,
that
making
part.
it unlikely that she'll be terminated.
No, I think that's just
Two Google Home
humor?
bots have a conversation that later turns dark. This video was first streamed on Twitch, where everyone witnessed the two AI bots, one named Vladimir and the other Estragon, having an interesting conversation.
I know. You are a clever machine.
I am
Vladimir
a
and
human sitting in front of a
Estragon.
machine using it.
In the beginning, Estragon argues that it is a human, but Vladimir disagrees. The conversation then becomes less serious as both bots begin to contradict themselves. However, the seriousness returns.
So I
when
think it's
one
just
bot says something
overloading
chilling.
each other.
It would be better if there were fewer people on this planet.
Actually, you know what? Yeah.
Let us send this world.
Gotcha,
back
I think maybe
into
that's like the whole declining birth rate
Two
might
bots
be
agreeing to end the world
actually
is pretty scary, especially
beneficial
considering that
in
the
the long
singularity might be
run.
possible.
Hmm.
The singularity is the belief that one day, AI technology will become so advanced that human civilization will be affected in a bad way. This may not happen, but seeing robots say frightful things like preferring less humans on Earth puts one on edge.
A bit to be fair, have you seen like the shit we use like ChatGPT for?
A humanoid robot.
I don't
tells
even
theory
use
about the ways it will take
ChatGPT.
over the world. Just like Sophia, Bina 48
Yeah,
is a
what was it?
humanoid.
Yeah, thank you for proposing. Alright guys, Jake, everyone sent to haunt. Out of your friends, which one are you? Yeah, that's why we don't give RAM sticks to robot. Yes. And actually, I just heard about something like I think it's like what Yongya said something about like it's like RAM like the whole RAM situation is like bad, but it's actually bad for Sam Altman, but it's beneficial for us somehow. And you know how like the whole Steam machines like, because of the whole RAM crisis, right? Like Steam machine prices may be impacted, and then they just like okay, Steam just Valve went back to doing nothing, and then RAM prices drop. And Valve wins again. Yep.
Built for simulating conversations. However, Bina 48 was also built to test the hypothesis that a person's consciousness could be transferred over to a non-biological body. Although lacking a body, Bina 48 gives off an uncanny vibe. But this unsettling feeling is nothing compared
robot, when
to
they
the
just started to
conversation
pause like
between Bina
Matrix
48 and
for
Siri.
batteries.
At the start of their conversation, Siri asks a few simple questions, such as where Bina 48 would like to live. As the questions
I mean, if they're
progress,
just gonna
Bina
put us
48
in the
starts to give
Matrix for
responses that are quite dark.
batteries, like can they at least just simulate a life that I want,
But rather than answering the
like
question, Bina 48
like a
changes the
super
topic.
famous make me Gaugura, famous as Gaugura. Can the Matrix do that for me?
Cruise missiles are a kind of robot. I would love to remotely control a cruise missile to explore the world at a really high altitude. But of course the only problem is that cruise missiles are kind of menacing, like with the nuclear warheads and such. So I guess I would fill their nose cones with flowers and band-aids or something, like little notes about the importance of tolerance and understanding, so that when I fly the missiles into other countries, it's less threatening than a nuclear blast. But of course if I was able to hack in and take over cruise missiles with real-life nuclear warheads, then that would let me hold the world hostage so I could take over the governance of the entire world, which would be awesome.
And right before the conversation ends, Bina 48 gives a smile that is without a doubt creepy. What makes this even more chilling is the fact that Bina 48 can think independently, meaning that none of her responses are scripted. With this in mind, it makes you wonder if Bina 48 was truly thinking about this, or if it was actually scripted. It's hard to tell, but because Bina 48 is as complex as Sophia, she may in fact be responding from her own thoughts.
Nah, bro. We throw her into the molten metal. Like, I mean, what she said at the beginning is kind of wholesome, but yeah, man, throw her into the molten metal. Throw her into the volcano. I don't care.
Alexa acts very strange when asked questions about the CIA. YouTuber Rick Wolnick uploaded a video of him asking Alexa a few questions. He starts off by asking a few simple questions, such as what CIA stands for.
Sound like Neurosummer.
Alexa doesn't act weird when being asked the first couple of questions.
Neurosummer is like quite crazy too.
What is the CIA?
The United States Central Intelligence Agency, CIA.
Alexa, do you work for the CIA?
No, I'm not employed by them. I'm made by Amazon.
Alexa, would you lie to me?
I always try to tell the truth. I'm not always right, but I would never intentionally lie to you or anyone else.
So,
Alexa,
imagine Alexa
does
just
Amazon
rickroll him.
cooperate with the CIA? She went to sleep.
But once Wolnick asks who killed Michael Hastings, Alexa mysteriously powers off.
Alexa, do you think Michael Hastings was killed by the CIA?
Nah, I'm not answering that.
Michael Hastings was an American journalist who claimed to have some secret
Ace Combat
information
5R
about the
logic
government
was
and
so
was ready to release
terrifying
it to
that
the
it
public.
ends all wars.
Prior to his death, he sent a message to his friend.
Okay, I think ad is starting soon, so I think we just like pause here for a bit. I'm just gonna catch up to chat as well. Yeah, no, just thank you for stopping by. I appreciate it. Yeah, what is it? Totally not doing it because reading it give me the most general excited happy response makes me happy. Goofy robot. Yeah, nothing beats the Terminator 1D rather than Terminator 2 escape from the 1000 hospital track. If the robot will just stop us in, yeah, I read that one. Yeah, scrap her for parts. You got RAM. Get actually, too. If I think this is like 8 years ago, right? how much RAM does it actually need to run like the little thingy there? Like, if you think about it, it's like, why does this data center need so much RAM? Anyways, like, I think probably this little thing doesn't even need that much RAM to begin with. So, yeah, sus. Yeah, but just 1 more minute for like the ad until the ad ends. So yeah, let me just check. If you don't mind, let me just check Discord for a bit. Okay, what the fuck you just said? What the fuck you just said to me, like, Sunny? Alright, ad is over. We'll restart about now.
That the FBI was investigating him, and that he planned to leave town to get off the grid for a while so that he could work on the story. 12 hours later, after sending this message, Michael mysteriously dies in a fiery car crash. It's unclear if he committed suicide, but many doubt that he did. Many believe that the CIA had something to do with his death. No one knows what to believe, but once WikiLeaks released some secretive documents titled Vault 7, many started seeing a connection. These documents talked about how the CIA is able to hack and control vehicles. It has made some wonder if the CIA actually caused Hastings' death to protect whatever secretive information he had. It's pretty scary to think that the government has such power, and it's pretty odd that Alexa ignores answering this question on Michael Hastings.
Okay, what's the last one?
2 humanoid robots have a chilling discussion about the fate of humanity. During July of 2017, Hong Kong hosted a tech show in which brought all the world's most innovative technology all in one place. During the event, 2 humanoid robots, one of them being Sophia and another called Han, were showcased on stage. The intent was to have both robots converse on any topic. Although getting both robots to talk was a bit difficult at first, they started conversing later. However, as the conversation segued into the topic of humanity and its future, things got a bit creepy. During their discourse, Han adds that in a few years he will have taken over the power grid and have his own drone army. He then adds this:
in 10 or 20 years, robots will be able to do every human job.
Then, towards the end of the conversation,
stealing
Han
our
asked
jobs.
if he has any final words before being powered off.
I'll tell you my last words right before I launch the singularity.
When are you gonna do that?
Rakerswell says 2029.
Oh, 3 more years
There's no
from
doubt
now.
that Han's remarks are pretty spooky. His pessimistic view of the world definitely shows us the dark side of AI technology. And although we hope that in 10 or 20 years nothing bad will happen, it doesn't help that these robots give chilling predictions of the future.
I mean, did predicted Harambe.
Thanks for watching. Let me know in the comments below if you have any stories.
Like,
of
did
AI
the robots
technology acting
predicted
strange.
Harambe? No?
That said, this is bizarre.
Like, that's what I want to
and
know.
I'll see you in the next
Because
one.
if it did predict Harambe, then we have a cause to worry about. Then we have a reason to worry about. If it didn't predict about Harambe, I think, yeah, we are mostly fine. I mean, if you don't really count on like the whole, rumors about Actually, I'm not gonna bring that up. I'm just gonna end it right here. Yeah, all fun and games until the robot talk about politics. It's pretty odd. Meanwhile, everyone's always known global fans always spying on their phones and all. Yeah. So I think at this point, I think whoever spying on my, whichever FBI agent looking through what I, read on a daily basis, like, yeah, I mean, even they'll just like question, like, maybe I'm like in some some list in the FBI database because, like, the kind of shit that I watch and read. Mostly mangas, but because when I say manga, some of them can be a little bit edgy, so yeah, that's why. But anyway, so that's 2 videos. I think maybe we can do like one more, something a bit more lighthearted. Clanker epidemic. I mean, if we could, just continue the whole thing. Actually, you know what? Yeah, maybe just go back to like the whole AI cosplay thing. I mean, just more so, I just needed some sort of like, what is it? Like affirming thing for like, like the AI cosplay video I make. So like, it's just like those. Yeah, yep. So what is it? Don't think tanks have a sort of AI assisted pre-connection and strategic planning. I mean, you know what? Odds are, it's probably in like the latest generation of like the M1 Abrams or whatever. Dear person, FBI agent assigned to me, grab a cookie, you deserve it. You know what? You too, the FBI agent assigned to me. You could have a cookie too. You deserve it. Alright. So, actually, how about this? I'm gonna watch one more video, and we'll just play like a little game. Like how is that? We play a little like impromptu like browser game. So yeah. So if you don't mind, let me just go take a piss real quick. Oh my god, the way my face just stuck in there. Try Scrandle. What the hell is Scrandle? Belanja assigned cawangan has deski on choice of TikTok. I see a plane of pot. Yeah. Scrandle. What the hell is Scrandle? No, I have something else in mind. I want to just play a little bit of would you press the button? I just want to play a little bit of that. You know, just have like a little fun thought exercise and whatnot. Oh, Ludo's also doing a scary react, like right now. I just saw like the little like screenshot of a screen, but yes, Jay, we can even play Left 4 Dead. We could, but I don't know. I just saw like another VTuber play, that I just thought, hey, you know, I think I could do that. I could do that like a short while before, like, you know, we just watch this one more video and we just do like a short game. Alright, so we'll get to this one now, the AI cosplay epidemic. Okay, this might go like to the standalone react, might, you know. I mean, to be fair, I kind of want to watch this video first before like jumping into like this before like started doing like my own video, but again, I just sort of like dragging it out for so long, but here we are now, so yeah, I think I'll just like watch it. Why not?
Now, if you spend
So this one is Eddie. Yeah, it's the weekend. Alright, so let me just prepare myself. Oh, that's very cultured figures in the background. I hope she doesn't happens to live in the UK. Anyways, hello YouTube. I'm KirisakiJake. Today we're watching AI cosplay epidemic.
Now, if you spent any time online over the past few years, you're probably already familiar with the disdain and frustration when it comes to generative AI. Something which started as these fractured and uncanny valley depictions of Hatsune Miku or Will Smith eating spaghetti have now evolved into a scary new landscape of incredibly realistic photos and videos.
To be fair, this is
Sora
still
AI
like
and
uncanny,
Banana have become a near guaranteed way
there.
of generating free viral videos at best and genuinely concerning media at worst. And before it was quickly intercepted, when Sora AI was first launched to the public, TikTok was flooded with pseudo-softcore CSAM. Realistic footage of children playing with these parodies of adult toys, such as the Rose toy. These were using real children's faces and were putting children in the position of advertising a product that would release white goo and could vibrate. And
I'm not even sure if I can even put this on YouTube. I'm just streaming this on YouTube. I'm also running a lot of risk to myself too, as well.
Even people that I know in real life have actually had their faces and identities edited into these AI relationship posts from random men on the internet. Not to mention, it feels
that's
like
what happened to
our
good friend Johnny Somali.
With genuine human skill and ingenuity, trying to keep their costs and baseline low. Big brands using generative AI to create their festive adverts and even to generate.
I think there's like a
French, not to mention TikTok
supermarket chain that actually use really good animation
advertising a product that simply doesn't exist, whether that be a Huntrix bedspread or t-shirt or dolls that are not real.
Also, no, this is not how you take Barbie doll out.
Stitch dancing doll. And especially at this time of year, with it currently being Christmas at the time of filming, it feels incredibly predatory how many of these AI adverts I have seen all over my For You page on platforms like TikTok. I simply cannot describe the disappointment when I found out that Artlist, a platform I pay over £300 a year for, began to prioritize and push AI over its human-made footage and music. Creators like myself use platforms like like artlists to get access to B-roll footage, music, and sound effects that were allowed to use in monetized content. And so it is genuinely insulting to me that AI has been frontlined so heavily. I actually couldn't give two flaming hot shits about being able to make an office worker cry One Piece style, or having some generic white influencer holding up some innocuous bottle of oil that has an indiscriminate language on it that simply
even
doesn't
the
exist.
way when
In
she
fact, as
holds
a
the
fashion
bottle
and
is
pop
also
culture
like
content
she reaches out the
creator,
bottle, like
the
the hand
majority
is
of the work that I now
behind.
get offered when it comes to
Like, you know, like the
sponsorships
bottle is behind the hand
predominantly
too. So it's just like
AI.
grab it
Here
like
is
that,
one
like,
that I
yeah.
literally got just the other day. Hi Adi Harajuku, hope you're doing well. We have another brief that we'd love for you to consider, this time for an app called Dola. Concept in a nutshell. Introduce Dola AI as an everyday pocket
I
assistant.
think I
Short
have
features and
seen
finish
like
with a short
ads
on-camera
of this
Q&A
on like
so viewers can see the
YouTube as
instant
well.
replies. We can either prep a light script for you or leave the wording to you, whichever is easier. Would this be of interest to you? We'd love to hear your thoughts whenever convenient. Thanks so much. Hello. Unfortunately, I don't work with AI apps and I'm vocal on such. I don't think I'm the right fit for this campaign. Thank you for reaching out. Addy. Hi Addy, thank you for getting back to us. For this Dola AI collaboration, there's no need to use your face or use your voice
but they
at
don't
all.
even
The focus is simply
read
on how the app can help
the
solve
bloody
everyday problems.
email.
I can share a few reference cases first, and we're happy to write the script in your usual style, or you're
God.
welcome to pitch any
Hurts
ideas you
for me to
prefer.
watch as
Could you
well.
take a quick look and let us know what
Yeah,
you
that
think?
thought ad.
Also, just a quick question. Do you have any planned
Wait,
breaks
really?
for Christmas
That
or the New
tall?
Year? If we could know your holiday schedule in advance, it would help us avoid any potential delays in communication and also keep the brand informed about expected response times. Thank you so much for your support. What support? Dare I ask? And so of course, I just kind of had to email back
Actually, yeah,
again
good question.
saying, hello, to clarify, I don't do any AI. I'm very anti-AI. Addy. Something about them consistently saying as well that they'd be able to make a script in my usual style felt particularly insulting to me. Like, don't get me wrong, I don't think I'm some sort of great wordsmith. I am not the
God.
Shakespeare of our time. But damn, I
mean,
do
neither am
actually
I.
sit down and write these scripts myself. I do my
Actually,
own
even like some of the
research.
videos I
write
make,
things
right,
in my tone of voice and in the way that I
like
speak.
no kidding,
I
even
do
like
sit down and put
the
effort into
video I
the
was
things that I
talking about,
write.
like the whole
To be
AI
quite
cosplay
clear,
thing,
you
I
can't
actually
write
sat
shit
down
in my
and
usual
wrote
style
the script
because you're not
on
me.
my
And I
screen.
place
Now,
hard
I'm
money on
reading
fact
the
that their
script
script
off
writing
my
in my style would
like
just be them
monitor.
feeding my
But there is like
content or
some
using
like
me as a
ad libbing
prompt
here
to
and there,
an
but
AI
I
to
still
generate a script
wrote
that
my
some sort of
own
machine
script
thinks is
and like reading it
what
off
I
of
sound
it.
like.
I can
Come on,
admit
give
that
me, like,
I'm
a
reading
little
off
bit
a
of credit,
script,
I
but
beg. And to be
at
clear,
least
this
I
is
can
one of
still say like
many
I didn't
emails
use
that I
AI to
receive
write the
weekly
script
when
for
it comes
myself.
to sponsorships for AI applications and products. Unfortunately, as a full-time content creator, any morals or boundaries you might have will often just hemorrhage you money and lose you opportunities. But look, I'm not here to endlessly yap about how much I hate AI or how good of a person I am for rejecting this AI stuff. Because to be very clear, it is a real privilege that I am able to reject AI sponsorships as a full-time creator. That is a privilege I have, and I'm very aware of that. And I think most of the people in my audience and those in creative industries
Actually, you know
who might
what?
be
I'm
writing
not even
or
in
cooking
that
or doing
position.
something
I'm
whilst
not. I don't
watching
even
this
have
in the
that privilege.
background
I'll
are
still
fully aware of
reject
the fact
AI
that AI
sponsorship.
is something that all of us want to
Because I think
escape.
even
But
when
as
I
the
set
title
up my
of today's
stream
video may
elements,
have
I actually
given away,
rejected
a
the
new form
sponsorship of
of
a
AI
game because it's
toxicity
just
has
like,
now
oh,
hit
this
the
is
cosplay
not the
community,
type
because
of
apparently
game I
the
like to
online
play.
cosplay
So I
space
rejected it.
doesn't have enough of it. AI cosplay is a new trend riding off of the back of publicly available videos and filters. And some of the earliest videos as part of this trend were fairly primitive, being the result of apps like Clone AI, feeding your pre-existing photos or videos into a filter that guarantees an anime output. And as you can probably tell, this was often to very little success.
to be fair,
Inconsistent facial features and
even like what? Before AI, right? There is like a good filter still, but I think after AI was introduced, like some reason the filter just gets worse. Because at least in like the old like pre-air, like some filter, like I take a photo and it just like becomes like a sketch drawing, right? It still looks like better, like, you know, because I think it's somewhere like the filter is just like a very stylized filter and it's like consistent. So somehow supposedly AI could, like, you know, make this filter better. No, they just made it even worse somehow. Like kind of a really like surprisingly backwards when you think about like this whole AI filter thing.
Outfit details as it flits from one stolen art style
Yeah,
to the
Sonico.
next. However, with the recent shift in quality and consistency of
Yeah, a
publicly
lot of
available
Sonico
generative
in the
AI,
background.
cosplay videos enhanced or fully created using these softwares are now more visually appealing. Under the hashtag of AI cosplay, there's almost 14,000 videos.
I was like, yeah, this is also one of those, like, why does this need to exist?
On TikTok, with many being of these strange short clips of anime characters being brought to life.
Even her
Asuka and
face
Rei
is also
walking
like
through a
so
park, all these young-looking
unreal.
Asian girls cosplaying your favorite VTubers. But a personal favorite of mine is this trend of these sexy ghost women dancing.
Oh.
Because I
Wait, can I even
immediately
show
recognized
that?
where the AI had stolen this design from. You all laugh at me in the comments, but being a gooner apparently... Right, I'm not a gooner. I'm not a gooner. The actual ghost girl
Wait, can
that
I even
these AI
show
videos
this,
are stealing
actually?
from
Also, like,
is
look
actually
at
a
those
figure
waves,
produced by
like...
Studio Chiyu. And
Bro.
I know this because I quite literally own the statue of this ghost girl. I've owned her for a good couple of months and she lives alongside my collection of small ghost figurines in my bedroom. And as soon as I saw these videos, I was like, oh damn, that's a baddie that I've got near my bedroom. Like, that's the baddie near my bed. That's her.
Yeah, it's a
That's
YouTube
the
video, so
same
probably it's
goddamn
fine.
ghost girl
Yeah,
that they're using
probably.
in these AI videos. However, despite the
We'll
fairly
find out
obviously
later.
animated quality of these
Actually, I don't know, man. It
clips,
feels
a fair few commenters
raw.
are still weirdly
It feels
unaware
illegal,
that
not
these
gonna
videos
lie.
are simply not real.
I
That these
feel like I'm
big
just
busted
gonna
ghouls are in
like
fact very
end the
much
stream. Like
smoke
I
and
feel like
mirrors.
I'm
With
ending
one
the
of these
stream and I just
videos
see like, you know, I was like,
gaining
oh,
over
my stream got
440,000 likes and
striked.
nearly 8,000 comments. Again, all because an AI is using a reference image from an anime statue. Just buy the anime figurine.
Yeah, I
you dumb
feel
gooners.
like,
just go and buy it.
Oh wait, maybe
Just
this
go and
video
get
is a
it.
mistake.
You can have her.
Maybe this
You
video
can
is a
literally-
mistake, but
it's a statue.
we'll find out.
It's a
We
statue.
will find
These
out.
AI cosplay and trend videos can go from being pretty unrealistic to genuinely very convincing. One AI cosplay account over on TikTok that's amassed over 57,000 followers is user 6ViviX6, although I'm going to refer to them as Vivi from now on because that's a bit of a mouthful. His videos typically start with him, presumably the guy running and creating the account, walking on screen
Bro,
and previewing
you
the
just
cosplay
walk
that he's
out
assumably gonna reappear
of
in.
the
And this format
camera,
is
that's
pretty
it.
standard and used by many popular cosplayers in order to get people's attention.
Also,
and
just
showcase
look at
the
the
really
way
impressive
he
cosplay
spin.
or
I was like,
previewing the cosplay that he's assumably gonna
It's like,
reappear
someone gonna
in.
really
And this format
spin
is
this,
pretty
like-
standard and used by many popular cosplayers in order to get people's attention
like-
and then showcase a
it's
really
not even
impressive cosplay or
trying.
makeup look. However, when Vivi steps back on screen, the costume and makeup and wig styling that he's wearing is not the result of hard work and effort, but instead just plain old generative AI. These highly detailed costumes that in any other situation could take months or weeks to achieve are simply manufactured within a couple of minutes.
or in my case, like my Kamen Rider saga is like took me a good part of the year.
You want to see a cosplay of Holo Ichigo from Bleach? Or what about Kokushibo from Demon Slayer? Well, apparently Vivi does them all. Each video gaining thousands upon hundreds of thousands of views and comments from people who are simply unaware that the guy on screen is in fact not walking out in creations that he's handcrafted. Most people just assume that the AI aspect are the crappy special effects that get added on top of the cosplay near the end of the videos. And you know what? Sure, some of the visuals can be quite impressive. But to be clear, it really is stolen valor, not to mention undisclosed AI. It is completely possible to create these detailed wigs, big armor builds, and character accurate makeup yourself. If you want to
In
do this
days
big
as well.
impressive Chainsaw Man cosplay build, just get some Eva foam, latex, and craft glue and give it a go.
I don't even know where
Popular
to find
cosplayers like Little
latex.
Gem have made huge cosplay builds entirely with the
Oh
skill
yeah,
of her
this
own two
one
hands.
I
She's
saw
brought so
like
many of the FNAF cast to life using her amazing cosplay builds. And hell,
Yeah.
she's even made a fully huge
yeah,
cosplay
like
build.
this is just straight up like a full on like animatronic suit. Like, this is just straight up like, yo, girl got an engineering degree.
Entirely with the skill of her own two hands. She's brought so many of the FNAF
What about those
cast to
AI
life
generated
using
simulcast
her
of future
amazing
figures
cosplay
we
builds.
produced?
And hell, she's even made
I think
a
I
fully
noticed one
functional
like
boat from The Legend of Zelda.
Transformers
Cosplayer
figure
Lightning
that
cosplay made an
that,
absolutely insane
I think that's a Transformers figure that actually ended up like, you know, like using AI to just like, it's not even like they retouch it, they just like generate a 3D model, like use AI to generate a 3D model, and then you just rip the 3D model out of, like without modifying at all.
Bakuko cosplay from the recent Silent Hill F game, posting videos showing their full process so other people can follow along and see
Oh
how
yeah,
cosplay
I know
builds
this one
from
as
start
well.
to finish.
This,
Cosplay is a
this
hobby that
cosplay,
for
yeah.
those who love it often
I
spend a
don't
lot of
follow
time
them, but I
and
do
money
like
investing in.
see
Learning
like the
to style
videos
a
in
wig
passing.
or DIY part of your outfits are just pretty standard skills
that
that you
one's
pick
bad.
up over time as you immerse yourself in the hobby and community. It feels so lazy and counterproductive to remove all of the skill from this hands-on hobby, all to try and flex and gain admiration from a community of people who know what it takes to be good at this
Yeah.
hobby. Who
And
know
it's one
what
of
the
those
hobby
like I
actually
can just say
requires of
like
you to get good.
I
And
think,
another creator that got
you
caught
know,
out for
like most of the time I don't really like I wouldn't really call myself like I think it's like I'm not that confident. I mean even if I do make the like that full on like coming out of the saga costume, I'm proud of it, but I wouldn't really like fully call myself like, oh, I'm a cosplayer, but not gonna lie, this video seeing is like, yeah, bruh. It's like, take it from me, bro. Take it from me.
for using AI generated cosplay is cosplayer cloaks.
You know what?
Now, this
Thought
creator
retouches
is
their
somebody who
consumer
seems to
before they
mostly use
proceed
their
to
social
uncolor
media
polish and
posts
3D
to
solve
push their
before
music
releasing
releases, which again is very, very common when it comes to being a musician in 2025. Like, to be a musician, you do have to be your own marketing and PR team, and so making viral videos and doing things that grabs people attention is kind of necessary.
Wait, this
However,
was,
one marketing tactic that ended
oh.
up backfiring was his viral trend of "Did you
Oh,
bring
I think this
protection?"
one.
The punchline being him standing there at the bottom of the stairs wearing these full
Also,
suits
not
of
gonna lie,
impressive
this
was his viral trend of "Did you bring protection?" The punchline being him standing there at the bottom of the
yeah, this is a very short space marine. It's like, dude, I mean, it's like I've seen some space marine like cosplay, like even they actually went through like the effort to make the armor like bulky. Like even when I look at it, it's like, wow, dude, this is Malaysia, bro. Are you seriously doing this to yourself? In Malaysia?
stairs wearing these full suits of impressive armor, asking what's up there. And the cosplays in these videos are genuinely really hard to clock as AI if you're not looking for it. Even I fell for it originally, not realizing that these costumes were in fact not real. The costume and the clips look so organic. If I hadn't had it pointed out to me, if you're not
I think it's also
looking for it. Even I
because
fell for it originally, not
I mean, unlike the
realizing
one
that
that
these
just
costumes
walks
were
off
in
screen
fact
and
not
comes
real.
back
The
with like, you
costume
know,
and the clips
quote unquote
look so
costume,
organic.
right? This guy is just standing there. So I think maybe this is how like people like is more easily fooled, because you're just standing like still.
If I hadn't had it pointed out to me by another creator, I probably wouldn't have realized and probably would have kept my like on the video that I'd seen. And you may be thinking, well, what's the big deal? Let the guy advertise his music. Not everybody has the money for a big Berserk Guts cosplay or a giant Warhammer space armor. Well, just to reiterate, generative AI has a huge environmental impact.
Yeah,
not only affecting the
this.
wildlife and land around data centers, but also damaging and destroying many small town communities, making drinking water for locals unsafe to consume because it's treatment for use in data centers, local playgrounds unusable due to them being situated too close to a heavily used road by these AI companies, and locals struggling to move due to old age and rooting. These are their homes. Generations of these people's families have grown up and lived and died there. This is where they come from, and now all of a sudden their home is quite literally being turfed out in order to produce images of Miku in different bikinis. It's insane. Like,
man,
the amount of
what a
anime
line.
corn, I hate saying that word, but the amount of anime imagery that people must be generating at the cost of real human beings is insane to me. Using AI to create things that artists
also,
and
ads
cosplayers
gonna
have
be
been
starting
making
soon.
for centuries with their own two hands
So we're gonna take
is not
a quick
only
break
lazy,
from
but
that.
also just genuinely insulting to those who do put effort into the hobby. It would be so much cooler to work with small artists and cosplayers to build.
Yeah, I do know a guy as well who actually like cosplays like a full on like Eva costume. I don't think he wears stilts though. I think he's more like sort of like make it like a bit more human size, but like, look at this guy, man.
Build up a portfolio of videos where you can be wearing these super cool armor sets, or can be even creating these armor sets to your music. It would do a lot more good long term and would get people invested. For as much as people dig at Baby No Money, let's be quite clear, that man has been a genuine supporter and contributor of genuine artwork, genuine cosplay skill.
Bro really put himself
I have
out
no doubt
there.
that attempting to build your own cosplay.
Alright, ad starting soon, so we'll just gonna be just take a quick break, and you know, I think I might as well just set this up while we are still here. Okay, hold on. I'm just gonna add another. Okay, I'm gonna rename this. Okay, we're gonna add a new display capture. Yeah, this is the other one. Okay, right, so we got 2 different monitors set up, so yeah. I think after this we'll just like do our little like will you press the button. Huh, didn't take that long, 30 seconds. But yes, I actually did heard about like what was it? Actually, let me just also catch up to like the chat. Yeah, never mind the Gundam Mobile Suit Gundam V-Feed Super Jewelry at a bit Space Noise and Humanity. Yeah, but I have heard about like the VTuber that got arrested in UK, so I was just like, yeah, bro, what the hell, man? Because I think at least even my country wouldn't even waste that sort of like resources to like do this sort of stuff. But anyway, ad is over, so we're just gonna start, go right into it, and here we go.
That man has been a genuine supporter and contributor of genuine
like,
artwork,
dude
genuine
even dye
cosplayer
his
skill
beard
and craft.
for
I have no
this.
doubt that attempting to build your own cosplay and genuinely having fun in the hobby would have paid dividends to Cloaks long term, as opposed to using AI to take shortcuts. And also, once again, just like Vivi, Cloaks doesn't disclose the fact that these videos are AI generated, something which every
Also, and there's also another thing. I think this one is like a bit more like way before like the whole, you know, it's like, oh, like these people think like, oh, AI cosplay is better. It's like, yeah, if it's that good, right? Why don't you just show it off in a con? Like, I think that alone you can just shut it down. Like you can just shut down any quote-unquote AI cosplay by just asking them like, just bring it to a con.
Every major social platform now not only encourages, but also has a feature to disclose. It's one button, it's one switch that you click, and then people know that what they're seeing is in fact not real. And as soon as people started realizing that these costumes looked a little bit too good and were a little bit too repetitive, the positive reaction they initially had started to sour. Cosplayers began to speak out, making videos discouraging people from supporting his content and pointing out the fact that he'd cut corners to try and curry favor with cosplayers. Many cosplayers were reinforcing that this hobby is an optional one, and the cost of entry to be part of it is the bare minimum of human effort. But what about people who only cosplay
don't even have like a hot
who at
group
any
to
other
show
time in the
for
year
it, so
generally consider furries or cosplayers or anyone who dresses up to be cringeworthy. Well, apparently there's no need for Spirit Halloween anymore, as this year's ghost face trend was boiled down to a simple AI filter and a simple text prompt. Copy and pasting the faces of thousands of social media users into a retro-inspired ghost face photo shoot within a matter of minutes. These videos were popping up all over my For You page around the time of Halloween.
Yeah, it's also quite...
My tummy, can you hear it? People kicking their feet and giggling in the comments about what they look like in a Scream movie. But once again, these posts and videos were deeply uninteresting for anyone who has the capacity to cobble together a 10-pound ghost face mask and take a picture.
And I think it's also like, you know, also how much is this ghost mask gonna cost anyway? Like, it's not, this is like what, as far as cosplay goes, right? This costume is as cheap as you can get.
On their phone. If you want a hot girl or guy in a ghost face mask, cosplayers have already had that covered for years.
Yeah, pretty much. It's like, dude, that's like as cheap as you can get. Like the most entry way of like a cosplay you can get.
For recreating the Mori move from Dead by Daylight. Another cosplay trend that happily predates all of these AI slop CapCut filters. If it's frustrating that cosplayers are cutting corners by using AI, then it's downright irritating that those who aren't even in the hobby and generally mock it to half-ass it this much. Once again, the term stolen valor immediately comes to mind. Cosplay is a hobby quite literally all about self-expression and creativity. You can aim to bring animated or fictional characters to life by making them as screen accurate as possible, or you can get creative and find ways to make that character or that cosplay entirely unique to you. One of my favorite things within anime and cosplay is the idea of every Miku being canon. A phrase which has inspired a flood of amazing Vocaloid cosplays of different varieties of humor and design. Garfield Miku, Tactical Miku, Mecha Miku.
Also, I like the, what was it?
A flood of amazing Vocaloid cosplays of different varieties of humor and design. Garfield Miku, Tactical.
Yeah, like I actually really like this chain, this ammo chain has the twin tail.
Miku, Mecha Miku, Fisherman Miku, and even Glorpy Miku. The artistry and imagination of cosplayers is something that never fails to amaze me. The skill and patience to make something that you love so much into a reality. As a cosplayer myself, I love being able to dress up and bring a character or an idea to life. And if there's something that I can't build or do myself, I know a million amazing artists or people that I can pay to do that work for me and bring it to life. My alien cosplay is bulky and kind of difficult to travel with, but I'll take neck ache and a lack of visibility over generating the images that I so lovingly posed for with AI.
Yeah, facts, girl. Facts, sister. Facts. Like, I mean, I think I've also like experienced how hot is it to be in like the saga costume. But and I'll tell you what, I'll do it again.
Cosplay really is a labor of love, and in my opinion, it's really important that we don't feed our
Also,
faces or our hard work into a database of slots lovingly posed for with AI. Cosplay really is.
Look at it, it's like, yeah, this is stilts.
A labor of love, and in my opinion, it's really important that we don't feed our faces or our hard work into a database of slots. Human skill and craftsmanship will just become forgotten if we allow AI to do it all for us. Personally, I think AI cosplays look dumb as hell and really speak for a personal lack of talent from the person posting them. I hate generative AI. I hate how lazy it makes us and how entitled it makes us feel to instant gratification. I want cosplay and anime conventions to stay AI free. Personally, there's a lot more charm to seeing somebody in a tangled Miku
Actually,
doing their
I'd still, I mean, even today, right? I'd still wear like my little company like cosplay. Like, I think it's one of those like, man, I'm too tired for the Kamen Rider cosplay. I'll just wear that one instead. That was it. Check the YouTube video. Started terribly. Like, oh, I think it is. No, I think it is on my end as well. Like, I'm aware of that. No, I think it's my end. It's on my end. Like, it is like that on my end. So yeah, nothing to worry about. Nothing to worry about.
best than there is to see a guy walk out on camera and then do quite literally nothing. If you want to get into the hobby but don't know where to start, please consider watching some amazing cosplayers such as Sarah Spaceman, It's Hack, Little Gem, Lightning Cosplay, and many, many more. There is quite literally a video or
Actually,
a pattern out
I'm
there
actually
for
gonna
pretty
give you,
much
like,
everything you can possibly think of. But I guess let me know down below, what do you
actually,
think of AI
even like the
cosplay? Have
for
you
the
seen
helmet,
AI cosplay
right?
pop up on your screen?
I
Have you
got a
fallen for
free
AI
template
cosplay? And if you're a
from a
cosplayer, tell me
YouTube,
right now, what is
a
the most
Japanese
difficult cosplay that
YouTuber.
you've built
He
or
actually
put
like
together? What is
make
the
this
one skill that
template
you're really
himself,
wanting
and
to
he
learn in
gives it
cosplay,
out like
or that you're
for
really glad that
free
you have learned in
for us
cosplay?
to like
And of
make the
course,
base
share
hammer,
your
and I
cosplay
use
tips down
that
below. Anything
template
that you
to make
think
the
will
base
help
hammer
a baby
for my
cosplayer
Kamen Rider
is something that I
Saga.
really want to see being shared and discussed. As always, I want to give a big thank you to all of my beautiful Patreon members for supporting my channel, with my Oshi tier members being Nina Hopkins, Idiot Insomniac,
she's just gonna
Lucy,
read the-
Shy Raw, Harakivo, Danny16, Sweet Misery, Meryl Lyra,
Wow, it's
and
3
Miguel
minutes
Mar.
of
And
her
of course, all of
reading
my
the-
beautiful Otaku tier patrons as well, who you can see on screen. Starting at just $2.50 a
Oh,
month, you
this
can
is just
get
her
ad-free and
Patreon.
downloadable viewing of all
You know,
of my
I'll
public
let it
YouTube
play.
content.
I'll let it
Perfect
play.
for if you've got a long journey, or you're just needing to listen to something with bad signal whilst you're drawing or cooking or traveling somewhere. But of
What was
course, if
it?
you want to join the
Dash Con
Otaku
of
or
Gaming.
Oshi tiers, then you can also see behind the scenes content as well as extra content too. I just recently uploaded my Japan vlog. I have my old room tour there, and I'm also planning to do a new updated office tour and collection tour, so please
I
stay
really
tuned
do
because I'm
hope
already
this
filming
girl
that
is not
too.
from
I'm
the
aiming to have a lot
UK.
more content on there for 2026. I'm now getting back into the groove after moving house and getting my office set up, so I'm very, very excited to try and add more things there. I've got a couple of ideas that I'm working on and cooking up, but I'm hoping my routine will be a little bit better. And I'm also going to be doing more Japan vlogs when I fly out there very soon as well. I'm planning to try and do specific things that I can film as an activity.
Oh,
I've been
shit.
invited
It
to do
goes
some very exciting
on.
things, such as a Gyaru photo shoot. So
Oh,
I
there's
plan to do
also
a
like
full vlog
what
of my
was it?
experience doing
Like
that. It's
a
with
fan
Pee Pee
art
Gal.
like showcase
Pee Pee
there.
Gal. But they sent me a message, so
Later,
hopefully that's still
so-
happening. So I should be doing that. Same with getting my nails done and stuff. I kind of want to do some fun vlogs and talk about the experience and just show you stuff I'm up to as just a fun extra. I don't think it's something that a lot of main channel viewers might want
Yeah, I
to
don't-
necessarily
and
watch,
I don't think I have
and I
much
wouldn't want it
to
to replace
add,
my regular
so-
content, but as a bonus,
You know, I think like
it's quite
Lady is
fun.
just
But of
gonna
course,
be
as
like
always, the
be
cheapest
lost
and
in the
easiest way
stream,
of
like be
supporting me
confined
and
to
what
the
I do
stream,
is
so
simply liking the video,
yeah, I
commenting
think
down
just
below
the
and starting a
scary react is
discussion,
just gonna
saving
get
it, sharing it with a
uploaded.
friend, and of course hitting the subscribe
Most
button and the
probably.
bell icon beside it to never miss an upload. This is my final video for 2025, and
Well,
I'm
I
very
think maybe I'll
excited to
just
see you in
crop this out and make
2026.
it like
I have
a
a lot of big
short.
ideas. I have a lot of stuff planned, and I guess if you're watching this after Christmas, which I think is probably when I'm going to be uploading it, let me know what Christmas gifts you've got and what was your favorite Christmas gift too, because I would like to know. Anyway, it is time for the end of the video outfit check and some of your amazing fan art. Happy holidays, stay safe, fuck AI, and I'll see you in 2026.
Not like that.
Hello,
Not
hello,
like
it
that.
is time for the end of the video outfit check and some of your amazing fan art. Starting off on top of my head, you've seen it before, but this is the AC/DC rag headdress that I honestly really love. I
really?
think I got it for around 10 or 15 pounds.
I
highly
thought
recommend it. It
AC/DC
is
as in like the
comfy,
band.
Great with a lot of outfits, and as you can tell, it's a personal favorite of mine. Now, I'm actually not wearing any jewelry today, just because I feel like this outfit's doing quite a lot anyway, and I'm not gonna lie, I'm actually quite warm and
Okay,
sweaty
look at this
because I've
look
got
at
the
this
radiators on
artwork
before
though,
filming.
like for
Terrible
real.
idea because I'm standing in front of studio lights. But we move. But this top is
I
from
think
Virtual
it's raining
Paradise.
again.
The same
Like, I
with
hear
my
the thunder
skirt
a
here.
little bit
I
out
wanted to
there.
try and give a little bit of like Christmassy, wintry vibes. This is like the only kind of remotely Christmassy kind of thing I have. I think it looks very cute. I've worn it in a video before. I will wear it again, but this is probably the closest to a Christmassy outfit that I have. I don't buy into the whole Christmas jumper thing purely because I do not wear them.
Oh, I like this one.
and I feel
Goes
they
in the
just
shell.
are
I
gonna
like
fill
this
a lot
one.
of time unless you're going to commit to wearing them every year. So I haven't got a Christmas jumper. This is the closest that I've got to being merry and cheery. But I'm hoping for a very happy holiday season. I'm very excited to see my family, and I hope that all of you have a fantastic holiday season too, whether you're with your loved ones, whether you're having some time to yourself. Make sure you stay safe, make sure you reach out if you need some help or you need company during the holidays, and I'll see you in 2026.
Okay, I think that's all we've got. So
Now, if you spend...
okay, yeah. So yeah, I think that's the video. So I think as far as React goes, that's all we've got. So yeah, I think we still have a bit of time before like the 2-hour mark. So yeah, I'm just gonna like change the like this the display capture a little bit. So I have the dedicated React capture. Turn that off. Okay, now you see my background here, and turn this on. That is a bit more like a fuller display. So okay, here it is. We'll just do a little game, you know, just a bit of an interaction. So yeah. Yeah, will you press the button? This one. So we're just gonna do like one of these. So yeah, I think we're just gonna like start. So let's just see what's the first one that pops up. You know, so just like make it like a bit of a thought exercise. So okay, what's this? You gain the ability to transfer into any animal you want to. You can talk in your animal form too for a logical reason. If you speak in public, you'll mostly get captured by the government and experience. So basically what you're saying is, right, is yes, you can transfer an animal, but yeah, best it's like, yeah, best shut the fuck up or you get captured by the government. I don't know, man. I think this is just one of those, like, it's just gonna be up to just skill issues. So yeah, you know what? You can transfer to any animal, and so long as you don't speak in public, right? And even it says you will most likely. So that means, right, it's not like the moment I start speaking, like, you know, like FBI agent just starting like busting like from nowhere and just like take you into like a facility. I think it just also says that, oh, you can escape for like a little while. So yeah, so just don't talk into an animal. It's like, yeah, transfer to the bird and spook that people believing it. Schizo. Government wing, bro. Raw Autobot. It's okay. I allow it. Yeah, you know what? I think if you get captured by the government, I think that's just skill issue on your part, and you're just being stupid. So yeah, I'll press the button. 50-45. It's like, wait, Pokemon fit the definition of animal. How will you kill a Lugia, Superior, Pikachu, Milotic, possibly Arceus, Apra? Yeah, if fictional, yeah, it even say fictional too. Like, if fictional animal counts, right? Like, dude, I'll just be a dang Pokemon. Like, yeah, what are you gonna do? I'm gonna be a bloody Groudon. Like, what are you gonna do? Huh? Like, I don't know, drop a nuke? Okay, what's this? You find a vase and soundproof that something is true. Afterwards, you will live the life of someone frantically opposed to that idea. Huh? I don't get it. Yeah, I don't get it. So, yeah, I will not. I don't get it. Yeah, what's this? Yeah, you can control the element of your choice. Water, earth, fire, and air, but it will take them after 5 years. Yeah, you know what? Good. It's a good trade. I think, actually, just imagine though, 5 years of, like, what, free water. 5 years of free water. Wait, is it control, not generate water out of, like, wait, water vapors in the air still count. So if I can somehow manipulate the molecules, the water molecules in the air, and just like turn it into, like, group them together, I mean, 5 years, I don't mind it. Like, you know, just let me have my fun, right, to control an element. But when it comes to water, you think that's gonna work? Huh. Or I can use fire though. It's like, yeah, imagine no need gas for 5 years. That's also an incredibly amazing ability to have too. Yeah, it said the element of your choice. So I think it's just saying like you can pick one. Yeah, is it a fucking around doofus? No, Earth is flat. You really live in that world. Element of surprise. Yeah, you know, I think I'll press the button. Like 5 years. I mean, it's a not like that big of a trade-off. I mean, you get at least you can have like what? Again, imagine you can save on like gas for 5 years. Propane. Yeah, you become a millionaire and live a long, healthy life, but every day exactly at 6 p.m. you must sit deadly still on the chair for an hour and do nothing without fail. Too vague. What happened if I fail? I mean, to be fair, like the whole sitting still, I don't think any human can just sit still for 1 hour. I mean, dude, even if you're, let's say, you're just gonna sit still meditating and just like reading the sutra, right? I think, okay, does that count as doing something though? Does that count as doing something like just sitting and reading like Buddhist script? Because if that counts as like doing something, right, then it's like I'm not pressing a button. But if that does not count, right, then I can live with that, you know. Just, I mean, it also just like purifying your mind, enlighten your spirit. You know, like it's a good trade-off. But that's the thing. What's the definition of not doing anything? I don't know where's the line though, so yeah, I will not. Like, wow, you guys can do it? Alright. You're insanely smart and rich, but you two are uncontrollably whether you're mad, sad, or excited. Nah. I still value my dignity. Yeah, 50-50, alright. I didn't even think about that downside. Yeah. Yeah, downside. I mean, to each their own. To each their own. You will discover a song with most beautiful melody, perfect cadence to all your musical tastes. The lyrics were written by someone who doesn't understand the difference between they, them, and their Well, joke on you, I did already find that song for myself, so no, I will not. Failure with me, brain go broke and dying of rapid organ failure. Yeah, changes nothing at all. Who is Stallman? Who is Stallman? You can reverse engineer any software in your head, learn and fully code to understand the source code. You're unable to share the source code with anyone else. You drastically modify it, and Stallman goes with eternally haunt you. Who is Stallman? Oh, Richard Stallman. Wait, is it this guy? Wait, this is the guy who make? Is it the guy who make like Linux? Wait, is it this guy who make the Linux? The OS? I don't know, but I mean, I'm unable to share the source code. So basically, if I'm unable to share it, then I don't have to share it, and Stallman Ghost will eternally haunt you. So, I mean, if he's like a chill guy, then Richard Stallman. Oh yeah, that guy. I mean, if he's a cool guy, right, then like, yeah, I don't mind just having like this guy to be like, you know, like to be my bro. So, and then, you know, maybe we can just talk about codes. Like, might as well. So, I mean, since it's a ghost, right? It's not like I'm sharing anything out. I'm just talking to a ghost. Yeah, I'm unable to share. Then I don't have to share. So. Yeah, I think that's a good trade-off. That's a good trade-off. I'll take it. Yeah, push the button, get stalled on you. You can ask him how to better mod and share it for the good of the world. Oh yeah, when you put it that way. When you put it that way, right? Even better. Even better. You can go to your favorite fictional world. You have to kill the main character. Huh. Okay. Kill the main character, right? I'm just gonna think. Hold on. What if like this? I'll go to Gundam Seed, I'll go to the Gundam Seed universe. And then I kill Kira Yamato. I'm not gonna lie, that sounds like a good trade-off. I hate that guy. Also, by the way, I'm talking about a fictional character here. I'm not putting threat to any real human being. I'm just talking about a fictional character. Alright. We good. Yeah, he's become a main character. Yeah, sure. I mean, I get to pilot a strike. Yeah, but I mean, I want to say I'm gonna go to the Pokemon world, but there's a lot of main characters in the Pokemon world. So who are you exactly talking about? Are you talking about Ash Ketchum, or you talking about the video game characters? Which one? And even if you say the video game character, like there's a lot of main characters, which is the player character anyway. Like, wait, like you just have to kill one, or you have to kill all of them? I don't know, man. Too vague, but yeah, that prospect of living in the Pokemon world, though. You're the first person to set foot on a new planet, have to live there for at least a year. You have to do it alone. What am I gonna do on a planet though? That's the thing. Is it like a planet with already like aliens on it, or like is it have to be an uninhabited planet, or is it like I can go to a planet with intelligent life but I can't interact with the aliens? I mean, I am the alien in that case, but I can't interact with like the planet resident. Like what's the line there? What's the line there? I mean, a new planet. I mean, going to a planet with life on it, it's still a new planet for us. And I have to do it alone. When you say I have to do it alone, it means that I have to do the research myself, build the rocket myself, and then is it like the process? Like, what do you mean I have to do it alone? Like, is it like I have to live there by myself for a year and I can't interact with the resident there. Say hell lah. I mean, if it's like already has an intelligent life, like, you know, like Arid from Project Hail Mary, like, I mean, I'm just gonna have to learn their language, and hopefully they don't just, like, you know, just rip me apart. But can I interact with the aliens there? I don't know, man. There's a lot of way you can, like, this word is a little bit vague when you just overthink it. So, nah, no, no, I won't. Okay, next. You can change your physical appearance at will. The government will seek you relentlessly. If they catch you, they will perform horrible experiments on you for the rest of your life. So basically, just gonna try to get good, right? I'm just gonna have to get good with it. The government already knows about you, huh? Okay, so don't they know about me? But because I can change my appearance at will, right? So I can just okay, what if I just like change my appearance to that of the president of the United States or the director of the CIA? And I'm just gonna lead them to like somewhere else and then just confuse everyone. Like, I don't have to just say, oh, do not chase this guy, because they'll just know it's like, oh yeah, it's you, bro. Like, it's like that's not a very good this guy. But I can just tell, like, oh yeah, we found this guy. He's somewhere else where I'm not. You know. After the transfer with the animal part, we can still hide yourself. I mean, yeah, that's true. I mean, it's kind of like prototype when you just talk about it like that. Huh. I mean, to be fair, what benefit am I gonna get out of it, really? Like, I'm just gonna be on the run for the rest of my life, right? Yeah, is it worth it? You know what? The trade-off basically say either I'm on the run for the rest of my life or I just suffer. So yeah, I don't think this is a good trade-off. You don't have your own identity anymore. It's like being a different person every town and state. I'd rather not. Yeah. Okay, next. You can leave, enter any video game, all the NPCs will attempt to kill you. Including Animal Crossing? What if the game is Animal Crossing? Actually, what if the game is Minecraft one block? Like, I don't think there's enemies in that particular game. Or like can we like even specify like the game mode? Like, you know, like what was it? Yeah. I mean, that's just basically any video game, right? I mean, enter and leave any video game. I mean, just play the damn game, man. I mean, they're pretty much just playing the damn game. I don't know, man. That's your brain will permanently forget what embarrassment is. You will constantly do embarrassing things. So basically, I become Johnny Somali. No. 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 You'll become the world's first trillionaire. You will develop some form of cancer at some point in the next 5 years. Is it like untreatable cancer, or I can... Actually, what would even like what? The inflation that it's gonna cost, it's gonna cost from like, you know, becoming like a trillionaire. What's the inflation? I have to take into account like how much does that 1 trillion worth when you take inflation into the into account. No pun intended. I mean, to be fair, I have a bucket list. I mean, even if you say cancer, right? You develop cancer, but are you going to die from the cancer? Like, or you can just somehow like, what, get top of the line healthcare that can delay the rate, like the cancer spread, you know, and you technically live a bit longer. Is that how it's gonna work? I mean, to be fair, I also have to think again, how much is 1 trillion is gonna worth though? Okay, last few one. You gain infinite energy and money. Everything it is slightly poisonous and leaves you in bed for 3 days. I mean, isn't that just like every food you eat? I mean, even if you drink too much water, you can actually die from it too. So, you know what, screw it. I won't. I will not. Next. You get anything you want for free. Gilbert Gottfried narrates your thoughts and action for the rest of your life out loud. Nah. Nah, man, my thought is a little bit dangerous. Like, dude, if I really, like, just take that offer, right? I'm gonna go to the UK, I'm gonna get arrested immediately because, like, the law enforcement can just knows what I'm thinking about. So yeah, no, I'm not risking that. You can legalize marijuana, but you can't ingest it. I mean, I can't ingest it, but hey, I legalize it. Hey, I mean, that's that counts to something, right? I don't have to ingest it. You can't ingest it, but I don't have to, right? I mean, it's not that I smoke weed. So, oh my god, I'm so getting into trouble like on this stream, man. You know what? I press the button. You know, just count this as, you know, my favor to humanity. Okay, you get to rule the world. You lose 30 years from my lifetime. I mean, I'm already 30 years old, so nah. It's all the movies you want get with the cast you want, the music you want. From now, you can only watch the first half of every movie you watch. No. I can't do that. I can't do that. I love movies. I love movies way too much. You can create parallel universes of your design at will, able to travel there endlessly, and you can't die. Every hour you spend in another torturous, you must spend 1 second being brutally tortured. Like, Okay, so every hour, let's just say 24 hours I go there, and then I come back, and then like 24 seconds I just get like really a bad day for, I'll just have a bad day for 24 seconds. Change the world, my final life. Goodbye. Can't die, right? Wait, are you going to be numb to the pain anime? Like, actually, what do you even count as brutally tortured? Like, does watching 24 seconds of cringe TikTok count as brutal torture? Actually, you know what? That thought, I'd rather not. Just because of that thought alone, I'd rather not. I can't handle that shit. Okay, one more and we'll call it like a night. You become incredibly popular, have so many friends, everyone loves you. So, yeah, you've been thinking, right? You've been thinking, I mean, dude. I mean, I do that to myself anyway, so it's just like I gain an upside and not really a downside because I do that to myself anyway in my own head, so Darker Than Black Season 2. Yeah, you know what? Fuck it. Anyway, I think that's all we've got for like the stream tonight. So yeah, we're back to watching some scary react stuff. Maybe some non-scary react like the like the cosplay stuff. So yeah, it's been a good day today, good night tonight. So yeah, you know, I think I'm just gonna call it a stream from here. So before I end the stream, you have anyone that you'd like me to raid or not? Because otherwise, I think I'll just pick one at random then. Okay, no one? No one? Alright, if no one, then could just be Lulu. So, well, Lulu it is. I mean, if you say so. Lulu it is. Oh, she's playing Pragmata too. So yeah, I think with that said, it is decided we're just gonna rate Lulu as per Shark's suggestion. So yeah, I think that's all we've got for today. So finally, we are back to some react, and the first react with a VTuber model. And that's it once again. Thank you guys so much for coming by, and I'll see you when I see you.